Hello everyone, this is Elena from We Learn to Share, and in this video we're going to cover the second question from the 2021 AP Statistics FRQ. So now let's read the question. Researchers will conduct a year-long investigation of walking and cholesterol levels in adults. They will select a random sample of 100 adults from the target population to participate as subjects in the study. Question A. One aspect of the study is to record the number of miles each subject walks per day. The researchers are deciding whether to have subjects wear an activity tracker to record the data. Okay, so the first part, wear an activity tracker, or to have subjects keep a daily journal of the miles they walk each day. Describe what bias, it says bias, right? Bias could be introduced by keeping the daily journal instead of wearing the activity tracker. Well, this seems kind of literal, right? You can see that keeping the daily journal while they walk each day will create a bias, particularly a response bias, right? Response bias because the subjects would have a tendency to report false results. Let's say like results. Like for example, they can say that because they want to look like more active, more fit, or like more healthy, I don't know, for some reason, they can report like I report a higher number than they actually have walked. All right. So for example, they can report a consistently higher number than the truth, right? Then this will basically cause like the estimated mean number of miles greater than it actually is or it should be for the whole population. But compared to that, because the activity tracker is something that tells you the real truth, right? You need to walk, and like that activity tracker will record your walkings. This is why it will create less bias than when the individuals have the opportunity of recording themselves as they want, as they favor, right? Because the activity tracker gives us like the truth. So there will be less bias. Second question. During the course of the study, the subjects will have their cholesterol levels measured each month by the doctor. The researchers will perform a significance test at the end of the study to determine whether the average cholesterol level for subjects who walk fewer miles each day is greater than for those who walk more miles each day. Question B. Selecting a random sample creates a reasonable sample of the target population. Explain the benefit of using a representative sample from the population. Well, this is also kind of a literal answer, because you can say that because you get a representative sample from the population, you have legitimacy to expand the conclusion that you can drive from that sample into the whole population. Again, so the benefit of using this thing all over again, is that you can generalize or like expand the conclusions drawn from sample data to the larger population of all adults in the target population. Right. In other words, if the representative sample from the population is not representative or not representative of everyone, then you do not have the legitimacy to expand those results or expand your conclusions to the whole population because it's not representative of all. Last question. Suppose the researchers conduct a test and find a statistically significant result. Here comes it. Would it be valid to claim that increased walking causes a decrease in average cholesterol levels for adults in the target population? Explain your reasoning. So here comes a kind of tricky part, but I think you can still manage to answer those because it's a big no. Why? Because they can so it's a big no. They cannot claim that increased walking causes a decrease in average cholesterol level for adults in the target population, because this was an observational study, not a separate like randomized experiment with different like treatments and stuff. All right, so to show like causation or like strong correlation, you need to conduct an experiment, right? With like, so like it needs to be like randomly assigned. So there are like several conditions, and that will include like randomly assigned or like specific treatments, or like specific treatments to each group, like you walk this much, you walk that much, like a difference in like how much you walk the groups in order to eliminate what? In order to eliminate confounding variables, right? So because this is a observational study, it only implies correlation, not causation. So it is impossible for the researchers, or not legitimate for the researchers to claim that this increased walking causes a decrease in average cholesterol levels for adults, especially in all of the target population. And yeah, this is end of the video, and please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.